Hello, my name is Max. I am a mood dude on YouTube. I do little loop guitar covers, and not too long ago I put up a cover of the Paul Davids loop that Sean Angus Watson had done with Paul Davids on his channel. And it was very beautiful, very orchestral, and very fun to play and learn. So, originally Sean had put up a tutorial of this on his Patreon where he goes over the first loop, the initial rhythm section. He goes into quite a bit of detail, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of blow through that real quick. And if you feel like you need help, I would strongly recommend to go ahead and subscribe to Sean's Patreon. Hello, kitty kit. Subscribe to Sean's Patreon because that's where I've developed most of my playing habits. A lot of my chords come from chords that he uses, so like spread triads. We got 1-5-3, first inversion. Nope. Whatever. Stuff I need to practice more. So I'm going to blow through the first loop real quick, and then we'll get into the other ones. Again, subscribe to Sean's Patreon if you haven't already. It's just really progressed my playing as a guitar player, but I think it's just because, I like his style so much. So, on to the song. The chords for the first part of the first loop is a C sharp minor, B, E, and A. And so I'm going to show you how it goes slowly. Feel free to pause the video, practice, do whatever you need. So, we're going to be doing a C sharp minor 1-5-3 chord, root note on the A string, C sharp minor, B, E, and so I'm not barring here, because if I was barring, I wouldn't be able to get those open drone notes, as Sean calls them. It kind of gives a more full sound instead of okay. So I'm gonna play it again slowly. I'm gonna kind of focus on my right hand. Just kind of show you. We got B, E, A. And then we go into the second part of the first loop, which is more of a strumming. So the chords to the strumming part is F sharp minor, C sharp minor, E, and A. So we got C sharp minor. This is a closed triad. E, A. And Sean, in his Patreon video, he talks more so about using your A, Jimi Hendrix hand thing going on, and that also with the F sharp minor over here. My hand can't do that. I got baby hands. It's not gonna happen. So I kind of compromise a little bit of the sound and a little bit of the tonality to just comfortably play it. So E, but I try to leave those open drone. I'm not barring there. And so one more thing before we move on to the next loop. In between the first half and the second half of the first loop, there's a little, and then we go into the F sharp minor, C sharp minor, E, So, I'll explain it. I'll play it through and explain it when I get there. And then we're going to do this. Sean calls it the ta-da. Ta-da. And then walk down to the F sharp. Close C sharp minor, E, A. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and loop that and then play the second loop over that to give you an idea of what it's going to sound like. So these, the second loop is mainly going to be working with thirds. So the first third here, we got, this would, we got a D sharp minor, D sharp minor, so, without the fifth. Take the fifth off right here. This is something that Sean talks a lot about with his progressions and having maybe some like more stripped back loops to add more into later. He does a lot of this with like his pop songs. Like take the fifth off. So we got D sharp minor. D sharp is the root here. E. And so your E major chord would be, if you're just playing the 1, 5, and 3. I use 2 fingers there. So, instead of adding that fifth in there, remember, we're going to take the fifth out. So, E. And then we have a G sharp minor. Yep, so. A major. That's your major third look in there. So the second half of the second loop, you're going to have a little bit of an idea of your closed triads. This song is in the key of E, if that helps you out any. So I'm going to play first the second half of the second loop and show you where we're going. So this first one is a C sharp minor third. So again, we're going to take out that fifth. So the C sharp minor would be, so taking out that fifth, you're just going to have, and that is 14 on the D string and the B string. So what I do here is, I originally thought it was an A chord because he holds it like an A, but it's a C sharp minor. Okay, so just and here we have an E major triad, so first inversion. So, but we're gonna take that fifth out, so you're only going to be holding. And you're going to go back to that minor shape. And this is a D sharp minor? Or B? Yeah. Anyway. So you're going to do... Gonna take those two off, which is why I go ahead and hold it like a major E chord, major E closed triad. That way I could just pull these two fingers off and pluck those same two strings again. So, and then we're gonna change to what would be a B minor closed triad. So that is but we're gonna take that fifth out, or we're gonna take the middle note out. 3, 5, 1. Yes. We're gonna take the fifth out. So this is just let's see here. We got 17, 18 on the A string. And then 16 on the G. Oh. And then we're going to go down to this. 14 on the A, 13 on the G. So. And then we're going to use that same shape and move our bottom finger down to the F sharp. Yes. This is 11 on the A string, 9 on the G, and then I go back to the A. And then I kind of pluck around with that a little bit. As the loop's getting ready to end, I hammer on a little bit there. So, a little complicated. Sorry, I'm not the best at talking to the camera or explaining what's going on in my head. So, you get what you get. So I'm going to go ahead and loop the first loop and the second loop again to demonstrate, again, what I'm doing. It took me a while to put it all together and make it sound like it was part of one song. A lot of the times it just sounded chaotic. So it might be something you have to work with for a minute. Again, I recommend subscribing to Sean's Patreon. Very helpful, very useful, and you know, I think it's important to support artists. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and loop this again and demonstrate the third loop for you, and that's what we're gonna get into next. So, well, we turn up the right knob. So in this one, we're going to be dealing primarily with octaves. If you got your octaves down, it's pretty easy. If not, a quick summary. On the top, chords, octaves are just going to be full step and 2 strings down. So full step, 2 strings down. These are on these strings. When you get down to the B and the E string, the guitar is tuned differently when we get there, so we have to move it up a fret. And that is a B octave note thing. So for the first one, we're going to go E, B, G sharp, A, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp, F sharp, and then Sean goes down, E, B. I do it like from the beginning. I do it like this, and then I'll demonstrate how Sean does it after. And then Sean does I just kind of changed it up because I like the sound the other way. I'm also not quite sure what he's playing, and he's playing a chord at the last end of this, and I can't get it right. What I end up playing is like an A add 9 over C sharp. Well, not over C sharp because I'm playing a open E. So the chord I'm playing is I'm holding 11th fret D string. So that is a C sharp. So 11th G string. No, D string, sorry. 14th G string, 12 B. So what I end up playing comes out to open E, and so I messed it up right at the end too. Essentially, something like that, you know. You find your own way of playing it, and you find your own rhythm. I'm just here to kind of guide you, because my version of playing it is nowhere near as fast or as complex as the way that Sean actually plays it. I played like a stripped down version of it because that's just kind of what I could figure out at the time. He talked about doing a tutorial for the rest of the loops, but he did a tutorial of I'm Happy this month, and I'm excited to learn that one also. I think my next song I'm learning from him is Siren, so little coffee break. So after these octaves in the third loop, we go to chords. So we're going to very faintly play this in the background. You're not going to want to like hammer into it. But yeah, let me get the loop again. I'll cut this part out. Okay, so the chords in this fourth loop are C sharp minor. It's gonna look like this: C sharp minor, B. These are 1-5-3 triads. You should already be used to it if you're trying to attempt this song. So C sharp minor, B, and then we're going to a first inversion spread triad. This is a chord that Sean uses a lot. It is 7th fret. Oh, and this is G sharp minor. 7th fret, E string. 6th fret, D string. 9th fret, E. So we got might need to practice that one a little bit. And then we go to an A first inversion. This is 9 on the E, 7 on the D, 9 on the G. So we got I'm not sure what he's playing after this. He goes into, I want to say it's a chord on the end, or maybe I'm going to an A and he goes to something else. But after I do the chords, I just do a little plucking, which is F sharp, 9 on the A. Slide up a step. Go to the D on the 9. Up a step, and then slide up to the E. So all together we got of the loop that just gives it a really good sound, I think. So now I'm going to demonstrate it within context. Let it go around once. Let's go add it in. our first 4 loops. Together there are 6. Yes. Which is just insane to me how he can build on one progression up into this. A better version of this. So the next loops are primarily the lead vocal, well, the lead melody line. So I'm just gonna kind of explain this by fret because it's easier. We're gonna start out right here on the G sharp. That is 16th fret. You're gonna go up to the 19th fret on the B. And the B note. You're not gonna be on the B string. So we got 16, 17 on the B. You're gonna hit that 19th fret again on the B, on the E string, which is the B note. So. And then you're gonna go up to 21. So let me give you a little bit of a better view. I'm not used to having to show exactly how I'm playing something, so. So you're gonna slide up and down from the 19th to the 21 and back down. So, and then you're gonna go back down to the 15th or the 17th. Sorry. And we're going to 16th, 14th on the E, and then I do this pull off from 16th to 14th, end up on that E note, which is the 17th of the B string. So all together, I'm going to go ahead and play the loop behind it. Now. Make that 5 loops we got down now. Okay. So next, we kind of build on that melody line with some harmony. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate a little bit first. Anyway, something like that. So, we're going to start out. We're on the 16th string, bending up a half step. Pull off to the 14th, down to the 12th. On the B string. Then we're going down on the G string. We got 14, 13, 11. You're going to do the same thing on the D string. So and then we're going to go back to this weird A add 6/9 with a C sharp. I don't know. That's what I play. sometimes I'll add that bottom E. Not necessary. Then we go to, not quite sure if I'm playing what he's playing there, if I adapted my own kind of way, but we got an F sharp minor, G sharp minor, B major closed triad, and then I go to an A. Okay, so our last and final loop. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate, then go back in and add the loop so you can see it twice. Let's try again. No. So, thank you for watching my first tutorial. I hope you got something out of it. I hope it wasn't too scatterbrained. I'm gonna try to edit it down so it makes a little bit more sense. If you have any questions, please comment. I'd be happy to answer. If you have any guitar experience and can point me into a better direction on some of these loops, I could use it. All right, I'm always down to talk a little guitar and talk a little theory and love on some Kit Kat. Some Kit Kat. Yeah, this is Sid. He's my baby. But anyway, thank you. I hope this helps. Let me know if you guys need any help. Yeah.